Hello. Hey man. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing. Okay. Testing. 1, 2. Okay. Just want to make sure everything was working properly. First and foremost, for those who celebrated Thanksgiving, I hope it was a good one. At the time this is recording, it is actually before Thanksgiving, but I probably won't release this until after Thanksgiving, so there you go. And also, this is the Mind of the Rev on YouTube. Today is a building stream, building video. I will be building this. Potentially, today will be a very long video because this comes with not one, but two things. And this is something that can be built into two things, but those instructions, see this little computer here, it's because I have to, for that thing, I have to look online. So that would be another video. This would be a longer video for multiple reasons. One, because I actually do want to try to just build this whole thing. Let me see how many steps it has. We'll see what happens. 50 steps. Maybe I won't do this in... Oh! Let's see. 50... Oh, no. 50... Oh. 90 steps. Is that just one... Yeah, that's... 90 steps now. I probably won't do this all in one. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see where... I'll see where I am at. So... Put this off side. At the end of this video, or at the end of these videos, depending on if I do this as one long video or do potentially two videos, I will be discussing and revealing what I'm doing for December. If you follow me on my social medias, you know, I haven't really said anything on there beyond. I think I've only posted on there saying that I wouldn't be doing anything in November, which obviously this is November, but I decided to do a video, a building video for November, where I would also talk about my plans for December, and potentially after that, but probably not. So, as this is going to be a long video, let's get to it. This was a set that I showed in my intro video, because I bought it before I started doing these things. I actually bought this particular set at Walmart, along with one of my 3-in-1 sets. And by the time of this recording, I've actually bought more sets. Some of them are the 3-in-1, but you won't see any of those until sometime next year. And at the time of this recording, I have not started working on the next set, the next thing that I can build from the same one that I did the dinosaurs. I'm not entirely sure when I'm going to do that one, as I have to buy some replacement parts, and I want to be very intentional when I'm building this spaceship on that thing, that I'm not missing any pieces that I need. And as I was going through those pieces, I am missing some, and I don't use all the pieces. So clearly, there are some things that the ship uses that the dinosaur didn't, because, well, no, actually, the dinosaur used most of the pieces. The ship just doesn't. Anyways, it's almost 5 minutes on. I haven't even started. Because I am so impatient, I actually opened and looked at this thing way back after I bought it. But all I really did was look at the instructions. I didn't take out. I looked at the instructions and pulled out. What the heck is this? Okay. As for my reaction, clearly I haven't I haven't looked at this too much because I guess I didn't even open up the thing and saw anything. Um, it comes with stickers, but I generally don't put stickers on my thing just because they can be a bit of a pain. Um, if I put the stickers on it, it will be for pictures that will go on Instagram, um, and maybe at the end of this video as edited in. And that's one of the big things that will be different for this is that I can edit videos together. So if I decide to just post a big video with all this stuff in it, then I may do that, or I may, but anyways, I keep talking and I'm not doing. But the nice thing about this is that despite it having 90 steps, there really doesn't look to be a tremendous amount of pieces, which tells me either there's missing pieces or there's a lot of small steps. Let's see. Yeah, looking through the instructions, there's some of the steps that don't have much to them, which is a good thing. I'm going to put this aside for right now. Now, because this is a relatively small set, I am going to organize them by color, but I'm not going to use my big white thing that I use, mainly because I think I have stuff in that. No, actually, I may not, but like I said, this is a smaller set, smaller amount of pieces. See, this has only 177 pieces, and the dinosaur one had over 1,000. Some of my 3-in-1s, one of the 3-in-1s that I posted, I think had a lot more. Okay, this is annoying. So because there's only so many pieces, I'm going to divide them by color to make it easier to go through them as I do them. And I will be putting some of these off you won't see all the pieces because there just won't. But I will be very sure when I'm building it to have it right here in camera view. One thing that I do want to try to work on, probably before I really get into the building next year, is try to actually figure out because here's the thing, when I'm doing these building videos, I'm pretty much figuring out everything as I go as far as how I want the camera set up. So it may be a little bit different, but that also means time that I have to dedicate to something that if I figured out the first time, that I wouldn't, constantly have to do that. But for next year, what I'm going to hopefully do is try to set something up on this desk and not necessarily mark the desk, but use maybe some paper or something to kind of map out how I want things to look, so that when I do also take a picture of the angle of the camera and crud. The angle of the camera, the tripod, and everything, so I won't, figure out a way to optimize that in such a way that I'm, not wasting time figuring out the angle and all that. It probably would be better if I had a different tripod set up, because I've seen setups where it's literally right over top, but I don't have a way to do that, and I'm pretty sure the only way to set something like that up would be either very expensive or kind of not anything I would set up probably wouldn't be all that stable. And I rather be figuring out angles and such each time than having to you know, redo. Like I would rather keep having to redo the angle each time than to, you know. Um, I will say that if I'm being honest, part of the reason I end up doing this is because I am like it's mid-November at the time of this recording. It's like next week is Thanksgiving for me. Um, I'm really looking forward to my Christmas content. I bought some things to kind of be something that I want to do as a tradition every year going forward. Um, we've over the last couple of years because of deaths in the family. Christmas just doesn't feel like Christmas to me anymore. Um, and it is what it is. But I think one of the things that I want to try to do, especially as within probably, probably at this point, probably 2, 3 years, I plan on moving out on my own. And part of that, just in a more lighthearted sense, is figuring out traditions for myself because honestly, I may not always have the financial ability to come home, or if I'm being honest, the desire to all the time. But that's neither here nor there. Um, and I realize one thing that I need to do is I need to figure out something with what I need to do is figure out either something. There's got to be something I can buy that I could just put on top of this thing to you know, or figure out something with the desk where I can have I almost need like a platform or something that goes on this thing every time I do these build sessions, um, just so I can do these things without being concerned that pieces will roll off the side. Um, you know, one thing I'm probably going to invest in at some point is a bunch of Ziploc bags because I have a lot of sets that are 3-in-1 sets and get a lot of content out of those. I'm gonna have a lot of times where I'm taking apart something and putting it back, So it probably would be good to invest in Ziploc bags that are small enough to nice Ziploc bags that I can put in the boxes. And the other side of it isn't. I look at it like this with this box, how I took it apart. If I actually, I like the idea of being able to hold on to the boxes, and opening them like that probably isn't the smartest way to do that. And I need to remember that as I work on other sets that some of the bigger sets I have do come in boxes that are a little more sturdy. The dinosaur one does. The but the Lego ones it's basically just basic cardboard. I think a lot of times they're clearly not designed to be able to be reused. It's not like the boxes themselves are collectible, but like I said, one thought I had was that I could just invest in like when it comes to storing these things away, especially like one of the things that I would hope for the eventual move is to have a space where I can set these things up. But even with that, I wouldn't always have them together. Not too long ago, I watched a video on Instagram where you know, it was a Lego Instagram thing. It was Lego Instagram. It was an account with like a Lego builder. Anyways, it was basically a video of him moving his Legos, and it was like sets that are like there were big sets already together and stuff. And it occurred to me that eventually when I move, I would love to be able to, like, if I have big sets like that or that are already together, you know, if I want to be able to, you know, keep them together, I would have to come up with some unique moving situations, which I wouldn't have the finances to do. Okay. 16 minutes in, and I haven't built anything. I know what you're thinking, Tim. You should learn from the first time not to do that, but I figured a smaller set wouldn't be a big deal. It's not a big deal, but, you know. Okay. The only one. Okay. And this. Okay. To give you an idea of how, and I think also part of the thing with this set is that it has two booklets, but they're small booklets. It's definitely. Okay, I think no, that's not it. 3 whole thing. That. Oh. Okay, let's see. So, that's it so far. I will probably do this in a couple videos. Just because I'm already at like 18 minutes. That's got to be a blue one. Dark blue. Wait a minute. Dark gray. Okay. Okay. Think of that. That's right. Wait a minute. Did I already do something wrong? Oh, no. I'm losing my mind. Okay, that goes that. To those. And that thing. Saw that. It's funny, I just got new glasses and I'm just having difficult discerning between the colors of some of these things. It's annoying. Maybe say something in the comments whether you prefer longer videos where I get more building done, or would you prefer short buildings, short things, because like I'm at 20 minutes, and granted, if I didn't talk so much, I would have probably done this quicker, but Okay, big black piece. Let's see. Ah, crap. It's a weird. Okay, step 8 of 90. You last that long. Wait a minute. Here we go. Something. Okay. Right piece. That goes on there. Not sure how that's supposed to stay on there because it's kind of loosey goosey. Okay. 2 of those. Okay. So now there. Okay. Another gray piece, the end of that. Double check something to see if there's. Yeah, just lines on there. Probably a reason for that. There's this little piece here that is kind of loose, but I'm assuming there's a reason for that. Okay, I'm making 2 lights. That's supposed to. Okay, let's see. One of the disadvantages of having big hands when you're building Legos is small, tiny pieces can be a pain to work with. Now, I'm assuming that this last little light here is probably an extra, just because that's usually how things go with Lego pieces. There's always extra pieces. Line that up. It's starting to. Okay, cool. Okay, and put that to the side. Okay, that's the same color, I think. So I guess that's. Oh, that's another one of those weird. Oh no, it's not. What kind do I have? That's that color. Okay. Having those over here. And one good way to know what some pieces are supposed to be is the fact that I don't have any of certain ones, which is nice. It makes it easier to know that I'm doing the right thing. Okay, that's a black one, I think. No, the gray one? Dark gray? Yes, so I attach, yep, that piece goes on there, and I take a little gray, doesn't really matter which side I put that on. Let's see, okay, let's see. Oh, I'm just supposed to figure out how to build that. Oh no, that's two pieces. Okay. Yeah, there's a thing in here, there are pieces I've never seen before. I'm not familiar with, and I thought that it looked like I actually had to figure out how to build it, and no, it's actually a full piece. Okay, I'll see how far I'm in when I maybe hit an hour of a video, or like 40 minutes. Okay, so I put one goes right there. One goes here. One goes there. And there goes. I'll double check this. Okay. Yep. And two gray pieces. Yeah. And then 19 is attaching this to this thing somehow. How do I do that? Okay. No, that thing's. How am I supposed to attach this? Just slides into it? There's nothing. Do I? Oh no, I can't open it. Let's see. Yeah, looks like I just slide this thing on there. Which I'm hoping that means I attach things to it. The holes at the top, yes I do. Little. Okay. See if this is going to cause me trouble. Okay, that's one. Okay, here we go. Probably will get more sets like these, the brand, the Technic. Okay. one of those things. What does that look like? Still not using any color ones. I think. That's definitely... Ah, the only one that I have that is like that. Okay, now I'm building another piece that is off to the side. Use... Nope. Okay. Big moves here. Boom. Okay, now. Okay. Another one that I'm not familiar with. Okay, now this thing gets attached to the bigger one through that. Okay. Let's see, double check, make sure. Okay, now I have two of them. Well, that's lovely. Yeah, it's supposed to be. Okay, what do I do with the big? It's right in front of me. Okay, let's see that gets attached. Okay, through that thing. Okay, a lot of moving parts on this thing. Okay, let's see. I like to double check things to make sure I did everything right up to that point. Okay. And two and okay, I think I only have so that goes on there and the other one goes on there and Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, now 32. Okay, so that's gotta be these two of them. That goes on that side. And one goes on the other side. Okay, I'm at 35. Oh. Sometimes the instructions are not as easy to understand, so that goes to the blue one is there, so I'd put one next to the blue one, and put another one, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. That's right. Yeah. Okay. 25. This, and think. Yeah. Okay, and then see that. Okay, so it's goes right there. Am I supposed to? There's nothing attached to it. That's annoying. When there's dealios, it makes more sense to do it slightly different. Wait a minute. Okay, let's see. So that is that. Yeah. Then huh. I have hit a snag. See, that attaches there. That's supposed to be attached to. Oh, okay, I see my mistake. I thought a piece was loose, just lying on there waiting for the next piece, thing to keep it in there, but I was wrong. It was just hard to see on the instructions how I was wrong. Well, that happens from time to time. Okay, that's 36. Okay. That and that. Okay, let's see. So this on here, and that goes on top of it. Okay, now I'm building something else. Okay, let's see. That, this. So that goes in there. And I take a little gray piece and stick it in the other side. I do kind of like the building, you know, there's something nice about building smaller pieces and then building them up. Like, okay. Oh. Okay, trying one of those. Yeah. Oops, put that on there wrong. Wait a minute, I'm looking at it wrong. Okay, let's see that. It's supposed to be down like that. So this ends up on that side. Lines up on that side. Okay. And a little black piece goes right there, and a little blue piece goes underneath. And now I have to attach this to this thing, this mechanism I'm building. Figure out where it goes, how it goes. Let's see, there's the. Oh, it goes into. Oh, how does it go? It goes in the middle. That thing. Yep. Okay, now I get it. Building another thing. Okay, let's see. Now I'm actually using some different color pieces. Small blue and a yellow. And that attaches there. And then a small piece goes that way in. Yeah. Okay, and then what looks like potentially the only one of this one goes in, slides in there, and 40. Is that the piece? Yeah, that's the whole piece. Okay, let's see. How does this thing go on here? Okay, it attaches. That thing goes in. Wait a minute. That can't attach to anything. There's nothing to attach to. Did I do something wrong? No. It can't go. That's supposed to go there. But it's got. Oh, I see. See my problem. Okay. Do this the right way. And then it goes there, and then. Okay. Okay. And 3 goes in top. Goes. I like that. Like I said, it's probably one reason I'm going to look into getting some more of these types. Okay. Okay. I'm almost at 50 minutes, and I'm about into, and I only have one step before I go. I will finish this book out, and then I will pause for a second, and I will bring out one of the things I'm using for the content in December, and I will end the video with that, and then I will post another video where I do the second booklet and I talk about the other piece, the other thing that I bought. But first, let me get this finished, this booklet finished. Okay, put that off to the side. Now, whether I'm going to do that today or do that another day, I don't know yet. Because I enjoy putting this thing together, and I know once I put it together, I won't take it apart for a while, because okay. Now, let's see, this gets, you can see that middle piece. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, I did something wrong. Okay. Okay, let's see, so that is attached there. How is this supposed to attach to it? That's that part. Doing something wrong. Let's see, that goes attached to the top of that. There's no places where it's attached to. Oh, I see. It attaches to the back of this piece. Okay. And that is the end of the first booklet. I'm getting a good look at this thing. It doesn't look like much yet. It has a piece that moves here. It has the start of something here. So let me go. I may finish this up in another video. Okay, I'm going to pause for a moment. Okay, I'm back. So let me see if I can get a good. For one of the things I'm doing for December for my content, is I will be using this. This is a advent calendar. Um, you can't see all the things because it's off anyways, because one is, where is one? It's not actually in order. It's kind of strange. Um, one is, oh, it's right up. It's off. It's up over this way. Oh, you can't see. Um, so, anyways, I decided to do an advent calendar for my content for December. This is the only kind of content I'm doing, plus the other thing that I bought. Which I'll be honest, I wasn't intending on buying both things, but I kind of was, but wasn't. Anyways, so the way this is going to run is I will post once a day on on my Instagram. I will post whatever I'm building, but I will film it and I will edit those videos together for one video at the end of like I think 6 days, because at the end of that day at the end of each week. So here's the thing: all these little ones, that's the day to day, but the four big ones, that is the end of each week, like the end of like 6 days. And here it says in here 28 6-in-1 models. So that means it's a total of 28 things you can make total, but it's 6-in-1 thing. So it's like I can make 5 things. I I think I think the way it works is that it's 6-in-1. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so yeah, I can make 6 little things. Yes, that makes sense. So the first 6 days is the little things, and the seventh day, so it would be the seventh week, the seventh day of Advent, would be one of the big things. So no matter how those days fall, the seventh, every 7 days, there will be a video of me building all of these of the last 6 days plus the big one. Um, Now, what I will post the small ones each day as I build them, and I'll record the videos, and edit them together with the building of the big piece. Which the big piece, I am going to find some place in my room to actually set them up, so I can actually have them up at the end of Christmas. Um, so that is the part one of the surprise for the Christmas season. I will be doing that. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, where I will be posting the daily pictures of those things, um, I will make sure to put a link in the description. Also, I think there might be a link in my bio. But yeah, that is it for this video. Um, I really enjoyed doing these things. The Technic. I will definitely be looking for more of these because it's interesting to build. Um, Anyways, before I leave, just wanted to do a quick reminder to everyone that's watching that you are loved, you matter, and especially going into the Christmas season, which can be very difficult for people who have lost loved ones, where Christmas is not necessarily as it doesn't have the same effect anymore. Uh, Take time for yourself, whatever that means for you during the Christmas season. You got to remember, during the Christmas season, it can be a big rush to get presents and do all these different events and stuff. I get it. I want to be able to give gifts to certain people, but I probably won't this year because I don't know if I'll have the money. I don't think I'll have the money when I would need to have the money. Um, Simply put, you know, just remember that the real reason for this season is not the gifts you get or give even. It's just finding something in the time period to, celebrate. Whether it's, you have your faith like myself, um, which is the celebration of the birth of Christ, or if you don't have a faith, you know, just simply finding the joy in the time with either family, friends. Just find something joyous about the season, and just try not to stress too much about the perfect gift because it doesn't exist outside of Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm done. Thing you got to understand about me, my faith is pretty much I wouldn't be where I am if not for my faith. So for me, celebrating the birth of Christ is a big deal. Um, just because I wouldn't be the person I am if it wasn't for that, for Christ and what He did for me. Um, and not as important as that, but also very important. This season was very meaningful to my grandmother who passed away several years ago. And Grandpa passed back. Actually, he passed last year, um, during the Christmas season, during December, I believe. So obviously, it's going to be a difficult year just because it'd be the first year where all our traditions for really the big holidays was always with them. So I don't know what this year will look like. Um, but if I'm being honest, part of me just wants to get through it. But, you know, I'm going to try to find joy. One of the reasons I did the Advent calendar is because I've never done one. And I thought it would give me something to look forward to every day because it can be a stressful season just because of my work and just, I normally don't look forward to Christmas. Doing the Advent calendar really gave me something to. So, anyways, again, you're loved, you matter in this world, and there are people who care about you. Take care, everyone. This is Rev signing off. Bye.